What's up everybody? I'm excited to share today's experience, which is I'm doing my first ever solo hike today. 10 miles, 16 kilometers. It's estimated to take about 5 hours on the All Trails app, so hopefully we're on track because I'm at the getting out here a little bit later than I thought I would. Had a bit of a mirror with the old bladder bag, which I'll show you later on. We're out here in Macedon Ranges. We're going to be going across some mountains, seeing some beautiful views. So I'm excited to share it with you. Let's go. Macedon Regional Park. So this is the start of the trail coming off road, and the start of the trail is supposed to be very steep. It takes us up to a cross. We'll see how we get on. Hopefully we don't fry the legs from the very start of the walk. There's actually a few turn-offs as well, so I'm gonna go check my All Trails app, make sure I'm gonna go the right way. Check my app, make sure it's gone the right way, but it's so like misty and foggy and like mysterious out here. It's damp and cold though, I tell you that. I didn't bring gloves or a walking stick. So we'll see how we go, see how strong the legs are today. But if I find a good walking stick, I'll just take one along with me. Very steep start to the trail, folks. It's muddy, it's slippy, but there's a few steps. Now breath already. Only started. Look though, it's literally just steep. We're doing good though. Look at this, what I'm coming across. It's like hollow caved into this big huge tree. Wow. That is deadly. Don't want to be putting my hand in there. See if the camera catches that. Deadly. So I just went by some people, I heard them talking that we're nearly here at the cross. Oh, saying that, there's the sign, Memorial Cross. But as you can see lads, it gets muddy, wet and slippery when you get up to here. So if you're taking the trail, be careful because it's slippy. We're getting there finally. I can see the cross through the trees. Oh, maybe. Nah, you can't see it on the camera. Oh. Cross is in the sights here, sitting in the fog all weird. Look at this. Wow, this is cool. Like, this is so cool. Wow. Crazy. We're finally here anyways. I tell you, when I thought we were close that time, we weren't. I think I walked uphill another 10-15 minutes, but it was worth it. So it's at the taking us an hour to get here from the start of the trail where we started off, and we're 2.5 miles in, and I tell you, that uphill was tough. It was tough. It was steep, slippy and muddy. I'd say it's definitely a lot easier coming up here in the summer, but then again, I haven't been here in the summer, so I don't know if it stays damp or not. But this is deadly. Like, I mean, look at this. Look at the size of it. It's definitely worth the trip, I thought. But we're gonna stop here, have a little snack, take in this beautiful monument, and then we're gonna go back onto our trail then to get back into this 10 miler. I didn't notice when I first looked at it. There's like a big huge sword on it. Deadly. For anybody interested in what the cross is for, here's a little spot that you can read and pause if you like. Chilling here having me snack, and I noticed this. 1978. Deadly. So literally like 2 minutes away from the cross, Memorial Cross, there's a spot called Mitchell's Lookout, or Mitchell Lookout. Not much of a lookout, but it's cool though. My impulsive thoughts, I like to climb things, but there has to be a really good view up here if it's a lookout when it's not foggy. But someone's at the building a cool little hut over there. Well, it's actually not that little. We'll go over to it now. But right beside it, I really wonder what it would be like out here on a clear day. Because like, I mean, not much of a lookout if you can't see it. Oh, let's see. Here's this cool looking shelter kind of thing that someone built. They literally just stacked all these sticks up in kind of like an arch. That's deadly. Fair play to whoever set that up. Cool stuff, folks, cool stuff. Back to the trail we go. For anyone that's interested in just coming to see the cross and the lookout, there's a car park, so you can actually drive right up to it. So if you're not into the big hikes, here's our easy route. Next spot on the list is Camels Hump. I have enough time to get through it without running out of daylight, so I'm going to come off the trail a little bit, climb up the top of the Camels Hump. It's like a little mini mountain, see if we can get a nice view. Now it is foggy out, but hopefully we can see something cool. It'll be still worth the walk. There's also a little cafe in that up here. For anybody coming out with the fam, you just want to grab some food, or if the kiddos or yourselves need to stop off a little toilet break, good to know. Little sign here saying scenic views. Let's check this out. I tell you something though, the trail only gets easier from here, I'm nearly sure. Well, looking at the All Trails app anyways, that was the most incline at the start, so it's good to get it out of the way at the start. The rest of it then, breezy. Oh, I have a feeling now we're not gonna get any scenic views. It's too foggy. Heartbreak. Make sure I don't slip on these rocks. Wait, just as I said it. Okay, so upset. No views. Sad times. Lads, I won't lie, that's a little bit heartbreaking. 2 lookouts, too foggy to see. Ah well, back to it. Came across this little sign here, lads. Might be something to keep in mind if you're out this way. It's just saying that the blackberries around this way are spread, that they could be toxic if you pick them and eat them. I've just come from this way and I'm just turning left off, following the trail that I'm doing. So that's just literally a little sign. Very easy to miss. So folks, don't poison yourself out on the trail. Last thing you want is the shits when you're stuck out here. I want to take a little side quest here because I seen there's a spot just off the trail for a picnic. I brought a bit of food to light a little fire, make a little burger, but I tell you what, not gonna fire going in this wet weather. Peanuts might be. So I'm after making all these shavings here with my little penknife. See if I can get something going, because it's fucking damp. I'll show you what I was doing. Just collecting all these here I was. And then I picked up a lot of dry bush that I managed to find. So I'm gonna see if I can get a spark on this, and hopefully I can, because if I can get a light on this, it'll be sweet. Just trying to get all the dampness off these bigger bits of stick for when I get the fire going. Because as you can see, it's all dry on the inside. Come on. No joy, folks, no joy. Feeling a bit deflated. Fell absolutely miserably at lighting a fire. It's wet and damp out here, but look, I have no experience in lighting fires like that, where we just try ourselves from scratch. But sure, look, I gave myself a try. I have a few snacks with me anyways to keep me going. So if any of you can give me any tips on how to get fires going in a damper place, I'd much appreciate it. And obviously I need to get the practice in. That's the first time I tried to make my own fire like that. So we move, we learn, we take the L. Right, back to the trail, because I've veered off the trail for way too long trying to get that fire going. Need to get the walking shoes on now. We're back on the trail, folks. Next stop is Camels Hump. We're going to try to get up, and hopefully the sky seems to have to clearing up a bit. So I'm really hoping I can get to show you some views, and obviously I'm dying to see some good views because it was too foggy earlier at Mitchell's Lookout, and then the next little scenic spot that we bumped into. Here we're actually flying along as well. So I don't think I'll be running out of daylight anytime soon. I think I'm 4.5 miles in now of the 10-mile trek, and it's only 12 o'clock. So I have loads of daylight hours to go. We like to see, lads, the sun splitting through the trees, the sky starting to clear up a little bit. That's what we want. Let's go, come on. We need the luck to be able to see these views up this mountain, or this Camel's Hump. We're halfway through the trail, folks. We're here, we're across another little picnic area. This picnic area, it's called McGregor's picnic ground. I'm jealous to see remains of the fires, but yeah, like I said, we're halfway. There's little toilets I can see over there. Camels Hump, half a kilometre to go. We're at the point in the trail now where we can decide to take left and keep going on the trail, or take right and go up to Camels Hump. Now, don't know, you can't even see it there clearing the phone, but to get up to Camels Hump we're coming off the track a good bit. So we're gonna have to try bait up this. We'll see how we get on now. Give us a little chest mount point of view. See how that looks for us. We're back on the uphill now, getting up this Camel's Hump. Hopefully it's worth it. The sky looks a little bit more blue, a little bit bluer than earlier, a little bit clearer. Fingers crossed this looks good now. Fuck me, lads, this is getting fucking steep. Woo! The calves are burning. Car park here, folks, if you wanted to go to the Camel's Hump without having to do the trail. Handy out, isn't it? A few little message boards there as well. If anybody's phones die, at least you'll have some sort of idea on what's going on. It's always good to know what's up. Right, let's get to it. Some little side quest, I tell you. There better be a view up here. Uphill, uphill. Oh, and it's worth it. Has to be worth it. Here we go, folks. Getting up to the summit. Oh, I think we do have views.
G'day.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Here we are now. Getting up to the top. There's actually so many nice people that you come across on the trails. Alright, let's see. Do we have a view? Oh, looks like we do. Wow. Absolutely amazing. This view up here is crazy, oh my god. That stretch of land is nuts. Right folks, I am happy out with this view. It was worth it. Ah, fuck, deadly. Just amazing. The camera definitely is not doing this view justice right now. So I'm going to put it away, I'm going to soak it up myself for a few minutes. Right lads, so what I'm up here, I've decided to give you a little itinerary check, show you what I have with me, right? So, first things first, have myself my little penknife. Always comes in handy. As you can see, I couldn't use it earlier on trying to get the fire going. I got this bag yesterday in Kmart, yeah, 22 Australian dollars. Right, that's about 15 euro, cheap as that. Holds a 2 litre bladder pack and a little straw that comes through, so you don't have to be opening your bag to try to get your water every 2 minutes. So handy like. But I brought my camera gear as well, which obviously I need. I've also brought a little kind of little survival pack. Inside it has flint. I brought some lighters obviously because I don't have experience in lighting fires. There's a bit of rope in here as well. Whoop, get that in a sec. There's a bit of rope in here as well. There's a tweezers, and then there's a, I keep dropping that bleeding lighter. And there's a handsaw. So that's the bits that are in it. So handy. I only got this as well for $30, like deadly. Buzzing with that little purchase. And of course I got the power bank to keep the camera going, and obviously to keep my phone charged so I can keep the All Trails app going so I don't get lost out here in the middle of the mountains. But yeah, that's it folks. Brought a bit of food obviously. Oh, one more thing to show you. I brought a little cook pan, the handle's fouled, that I'm obviously not getting to use because I couldn't light the fire. And I brought spare socks, and I'm glad I brought the spare socks because it's been a muddy trail. I'm surprised my socks aren't even wet yet actually either. But yeah, and tissue obviously. But that's it, that's the itinerary check. Folks, as much as I'd love to stand there all day and gaze at that beautiful view on Camels Hump, which was definitely worth the trek up, have to get back to the second half of this trail. Need to smash out this other 5 mile. I'm definitely doing more than 10 mile, I'll tell you that, with all these little turn offs that I'm taking. But look, it's worth it. I'm a curious man. Let's get into it. We're back on the trail now folks. Back down the Camels Hump. Easy work getting back down it. Only took us half the time, probably not even. But you know what, right? When you're walking these trails, you're so focused sometimes on where you're stepping, obviously to make sure you don't fall over and split your head open, that you need to remind yourself to actually just look around you and just take in the views. You know what I mean? Like, you can fly along, and on a day like this when you're just having a great time, like, the day just flies by. You know what I mean? Flies by. Like, I got up at 7:30 this morning, had a bit of a run in trying to get the bladder bag sorted in the bag. Started leaking on me, of course, but got it sorted. So I was a bit late coming out, thinking, oh good luck, how long is it going to take us now getting going on the track, because obviously I'm doing a full day hike, didn't want to be losing daylight. And here look now, we're already on the second half of the trail. Like, you really do have to stop and just take it all in, you know what I mean? Soak it up. We don't take enough time to do stuff like that. Just actually just soak up life, because we're so busy stuck in work, aren't we? So busy doing all the things that we're too busy doing. Anyways folks, I hope you are enjoying this video anyways. Here's a little moment now for all you who's watching to be able to just soak it up for a minute or two. Enjoy. This big huge rock I'm after coming across. It's just like, I'm just taking me way through the trail. here, all the kookaburras. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna have to double check that. But look at the size of this. Think we'll be able to climb it? Let's try. Right. I scaled up on this rock and then hopped across to get up. So let's do it. Let's do it. Fucking parkour. Right. Let's go. Oh, I get bleeding. Ninja, should have been a gymnast. There you have it, folks. The birds are saying hello, letting us know. They're letting their pals know that I'm here in their area. Saying there could be a predator in the area, what? That's where I just go all the way down there. I'm not going to stand too close to the edge. Wouldn't want to be falling out here on my own. But look at the forest. It's just beautiful. The sun splitting through the trees. Peace. Being able to hear the birds. Just the nature. Bliss. Absolute bliss. Right, let's monkey back down now. Without breaking ourselves up. Sit myself on this edge so I can get myself across. Let's go. No problem. Call me Spider-Man. Next stop, folks, Sanatorium Lake. I'm excited to see this lake. The pictures of it look deadly. Looks like a big lake as well. Be good if we could see something in it as well. Probably gonna be murky, but either way, isn't a little lake on the trail is always nice. So this sign here is telling me that Sanatorium Lake is 18 kilometres. Now I don't know if that's up and back, but I highly doubt it's 18 kilometres because my whole trek was 10 miles, so like 16 kilometres, you know what I mean? So we'll see. But I'm looking at the All Trails app as well, it doesn't seem like it's that far. So tell you, be doing well if it was 18 kilometres. Getting a bit dull out again, getting a bit cloudy. It's not looking good, bruv. Hopefully it doesn't rain on me. Could be just cloudy because it's over the lake maybe. Oh, look at this tree. It's like a big hollow tree. That's cool. Sidetracked, my bad. My phone is so gammy. Trying to charge the battery up so I can keep it going with the All Trails app. And the wire keeps, I don't know, stopping and starting. Could be winging this trail. Hopefully not, only jokes. Be grand. We're at a more open part of the forest here. It's not as, I don't know how you can say, like the air isn't as damp. Seems a little bit fresher here, so it's not as cold. Whereas when we were walking through the forest back there, mostly way through the first half of the trail, it was like cold. Anytime you'd stop, the hands would get cold. Obviously once you get going you're all good, but here's another little opening as well. Where's this now? Where are we going? Right, need to check the All Trails app. I think I'm going right. Tell a lie. I zoomed into the All Trails app, I had to turn left. Tell you, this All Trails app, man, is deadly. Honestly, it's deadly. I honestly think I'd be lost without it. I don't have any map skills, which I should definitely learn, so I can have a paper map with me, hard copy, so I don't have to worry about the old phone doing, if it does ever. But good thing is we're on the right track anyways, that's what's important. Look at this big opening. So I've come across another picnic area. Loads of little spots to burn a little fire. Obviously have a little barbecue. There's family over there having a little barbecue. I'm jealous, I want to cook me burger. But nah, I'll be more prepared next time. I'm gonna get myself a a little portable stove, so I have my own little flame. But it's good to know though that all along these trails you have all these plentiful for picnic areas. You know what I mean? Like, it's great that these are provided, because I tell you, back home we don't see much of that. In Ireland, that is. Signs on along the way here to get. So we're going on the right track anyways to the lake, which is good. There's a nice little sign, Sanatorium Lake and Picnic Ground. I dare to assume that we're not too far. My assumptions on this trail so far, when I think that have been wrong. But look, at least we're on the right track still. Look at that, more signs. Yes, we might actually be close. Look at this, here we are now. I can imagine this place is beautiful in the summer. Do you know as well, I wonder if we could do a bit of fishing here. Little bridge over here. Oh, I wonder if there's a flood through. Warning, deep water. I tell you, I wouldn't be swimming in there anyways. You wouldn't know what to get a hold of your foot in Australia. Well, now I'm in Victoria anyway, so I wouldn't be worrying about no crocodiles, that's for sure. Oh, something popped its head to water there. Oh, you could definitely fish here. Right. Well, there's koalas anyways. Swamp wallaby. I'm glad I took a little stop off of this lake. We had a nice little stop off at the lake there. Let the camera charge up a little bit. Gonna get back on this trail now, smash out this last bit of trail. We have about a third to go. It's coming up to 2 o'clock now, so we still have a good 2.5 hours before it starts getting dark. I'd say it'll take me another 1.5 hours to go, I'd say, maybe 1.5 2 hours. So we should be all good with daylight anyways. I've done so many little turn-offs that I've been racking up the miles without realising. But we're smashing out, we're having a good time, and we're just enjoying the forest. Sure, why would you miss out on going on all these little turn-offs when you're doing a big trail like this? Like I said earlier, just soaking it up. This part of the trail I'm on, it's fairly straightforward. It's handy, it's nice and flat. It's going downhill. Not too steep though, so the knees aren't getting tired. I know I'll have another little bit of a ascent. Yeah, have another little bit of an incline to go. Closer to the end of the trail. But so far, the second half has been like fairly easy. It's been flat ground. Now, like I've been saying, it is muddy. So you would want to be prepared for that. And it's chilly, it's nippy. I didn't bring my gloves with me, but I tell you, I won't be making that mistake next time. I won't be making that mistake. I can definitely feel myself getting a little bit tired now. Definitely because I'm not having them burgers yet. I'll stop them when I get home. You probably hear me sniffling throughout the video. It's because the air is so like, it's cold and damp. I'm here eating a burger bun with no burger. I tell you, where was to see the likes of it? Trail's getting muddy. Oh, tried that. Nearly went. Fuck. There's a cool little stream. Right. This is fucking slidey here now. Here we go. Ooh. Nearly went again there. Jeez. We're flying along. We're doing good. not more people along this part of the trail. We think it's part of a smaller trek. Few people walking their dogs and that out here. One thing I noticed as well, this trail that I've been down, like, it's mostly being nice and clean. Not that much litter, which is great. Hell, don't get me wrong, I have seen the odd bits of plastic and that. You know what I mean? So if you're out yourself, leave no trace, as they say. Oh, here's another bleeding big muddy part here now. We'll happily dodge you, thank you. But yeah, clean up after yourself, you know what I mean? Keep yourself clean, keep your environment clean. It's simple. Just throw your wrapper in your pocket if you have nowhere to put it. Or just hang on to it. One thing I didn't mention, the forest here smells lovely. Smells similar to the smell I got on that last trail we did in down the Sanatorium Ranges loop. I think I remember saying to you in the videos. But smells beautiful. There's kind of like a little sweet smell to the forest there. It's lovely. If you haven't checked that video as well, go check it out. Because that's another day track as well. We actually had to cut that sooner because we were running out of daylight. We had to do a cut through rather than the full loop. So if that's something that you're into and you'd like to get out for a day trek, that'd be another spot for you. Our last incline part of the walk. It's nowhere near as high as the start of the walk or some of the other parts that we've come across, but this is kind of like the home stretch. Another little bit to go, but we're back kind of in a little bit more of denser forest, whereas that last part of the trail was fairly flat, fairly easy. Come across a few people walking their dogs and that, you know. It's probably part of a smaller trail, like I was saying. There's endless trails around here. Like, I'm down the whole Macedon Ranges loop. So like, I'm coming across trails left, right and centre, so you definitely wouldn't have to do the whole loop. Like, if you wanted to come out and just do a smaller trail, I'm not actually bumping into this. You can't even see it in the camera. There's a big huge cut out here. You can see out into the mountains. But anyways, yeah, so you wouldn't have to do the whole walk if you didn't want to. Like I said, plentiful options. Plentiful options. This last little incline part to the walk is Mount Tuong. Mount Turong. I think it's Mount Turong. Walking trail. So we're just kind of making our way up the mountain. But hopefully we might get another cheeky little view, who knows. Sure, if not, I'm happy as Larry with what we've seen today, because everything's been so beautiful so far. Like, even the trail this last little bit, honestly, I love it. Look at this one. It's like the tree rotted away from the inside out. Come across this pile of rocks just like randomly in the trail. Honestly, not sure what it is. Wonder if it's an old burial. As you do, casually. And the camera is not picking up, unfortunately, but I am getting some views splitting through the trees, and it is amazing. I'm actually so sad I can't show you. Trying to see if I can get you a little view, folks. The idea on how I can see through the trees here. I can have peanuts there, watching me step, like I was saying earlier, and then I looked up to try taking me surroundings, and I just came into this big opening here. Unreal. All these little openings in these trails that I'm doing give me these little gem of views. They are little gems. There's a very rocky bit of the trail going back down Mount Orong. I'll be trying to figure out how to pronounce that for the rest of the evening. Steep enough going down. You definitely want to be careful around here so you don't roll the old ankles on a loose rock. I was mistaken, folks. This is the spot we want to be. Give you a good opening here. When we were back on Camels Hump, we could see all across here from up there, and it was just amazing. Wow. I'm like a little mountain goat here, lads. 3 points of contact in some of this part of the trail. Steep going down, steep it is. Fun though. This is the type of adventures I just love doing, honestly. Hey, you hear that rock? Once it was a rock and not my ankle. Wait, nearly went there. Oh, looks like it's gonna flatten out now around here. Not long to go. The All Trails app is telling me there's only a mile left. So we're nearly done, folks, nearly done. We made it. We are back. I'm back on the main road. We smashed it out. So when I went back and looked at the All Trails app, with my antics of just being distracted on these side quests, what was supposed to be 10 miles long over the course of 5 hours ended up being 14 miles long over the course of only an extra 45 minutes. So 5 hours 45 minutes, that's 22.5 kilometers for any of the folks watching at home. That trail was absolutely deadly. I would 100% recommend Macedon Ranges loop. If you want to plan ahead and you get distracted like me, make sure you give yourself extra time. I'd probably get out a little bit earlier than I did, and I would definitely come out maybe some of the warmer months, and probably not height of summer, because who knows what you're running into, and the heat as well. Nowhere to fill up your water along the way there. The water that did me, had 1.5 litres with me, had me few snacks. Like I've shown you, you've come across all those barbecue areas, plenty of places to make a bit of food. Obviously, I'm out here in the winter, as you can see, it was damp as ant. But we did it, folks, we did it. Thanks for joining me on my first solo hike. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any tips for me, fire away. And look, please share the love, like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you have any other recommendations or for any tips that you have to give me. Much love, folks.